In this next section, you're going to learn how to build a slide presentation in slide view. It gives you another perspective on how you can build a presentation. We'll learn how to add our title slide and how to add additional slides. You'll learn how to add the subtopics as well as the topics of your presentation and how to edit the presentation text within slide view. Finally, you'll learn how to format the presentation text. I usually like to work in outline view when I'm going to start as we did with all of our topics and then add my subtopics as I go along. Sometimes, though, I'm in a different mood and I want to build my presentation on a slide-by-slide basis. That's when I create my presentation in slide view. When I do that, I usually go up to the File menu and select New so that I can pick from the various presentation designs. Let's click to take a look at some of the designs. And then when you've found one that you like, you can go ahead and select it and click OK. I'm going to select Fans and click OK. I'm now asked for an auto layout for my first slide. I'm going to be creating a title slide, so I'm going to select this layout over here by double-clicking on it. The title for my slide is going to be Learning PowerPoint. I clicked where it said click to add title, and I'm going to type in Learning PowerPoint. Click to add subtitle, I click there, and type in by Allison J. Balter. I now want to add a new slide. On the Common Tasks toolbar, I get the ability to create a new slide by clicking New Slide. I'm going to click New Slide, and I get to select a layout for the second slide in my presentation. I'm going to double-click to select this layout right here, and click to add a title. I'm going to type in Getting Started. Now I'm going to click to add the first subtopic. So you see, I'm going about this presentation differently. When I was in outline view, I added all of my topics and then went back and added my subtopics. When I'm in the mood to work with slide view, it's where I'm going to be building the presentation on a slide-by-slide basis. So whatever works for you in a particular moment for a particular presentation is what you're going to want to do. For the first subtopic of Getting Started, I'm going to put in Getting to Know the Environment. Press Enter, and I'm going to put in Learning about the PowerPoint views. Press Enter, and then put in Navigating about the presentation. If I wanted to create my next new slide, I click to select New Slide, and I could pick from the various slide layouts. This time, I may want to go with bullet points on the left and a picture on the right. Double-click to select that auto layout. Click to add my title. And I'm going to put Creating a Presentation in Outline View. Notice that PowerPoint automatically word wrapped for me when the text would not fit within the box on one line. I'm now going to add some subtopics. Entering topics, entering subtopics, modifying presentation text. It's really important to understand that it's not an all or none proposition. In reality, in real life, I generally toggle back and forth from one view to another view. At moments, I'll be working in outline view, and then I'll switch back to slide view. So it's not an all or none proposition. With that said, notice that it's very easy to toggle back to outline view, continue adding text using the outline toolbar. For example, we could demote this topic right here by clicking within it and then demoting it. I could just as easily switch back over to slide view and promote it again by clicking within entering subtopics and using Shift Tab to promote it. So you can very easily toggle between the views, working in the easiest view possible for whatever you're doing at that moment. What about editing the presentation text? Of course, you could switch to outline view and edit the text just as you learned in the previous section. But I also can edit the text right here within slide view. For example, if I wanted to change this to creating a presentation in slide view, I need to first click to select the title. Then I can click and drag to select the text that I want to replace and type in the word slide. I can also click and drag to select something and hit delete. I can use the undo tool on my toolbar, and I can use the redo. All of the techniques which I showed you in outline view, selecting text, inserting text, deleting text, all of that applies within slide view as well. What's much easier in outline view than slide view is moving items from slide to slide. I can easily add, edit, or delete text by clicking to select the text box, clicking and dragging and typing, exactly as I do in outline view. But it's much more difficult within slide view to move items around within a slide or from slide to slide. When I want to do that, it's really best to switch to outline view because as you saw, it's very easy for me to move things within outline view. So far, we haven't done anything